Okay, so as you can see, my account has got $12.99, and at 13 at around the 1500, that is 20 minutes ago, I placed this bet and I staked $300. I stand to win 315 there. So if it comes out well, I will have gained $15 profit. And on this one, I staked $500 and I stand to win $40 here. As you can see, let me draw so you can see where the $40 is. Here, I stand to win $40 there. So if these come out well, these were placed within the last 20 minutes. If these come out well, I have won 35 for $55 in about 30 minutes. But I will be taking you through as I trade to see if there is anything I can find that is interesting enough so that we can just work with that. I'm staking high on these games, and if I can find a game more interesting, we'll just play with it and then stake more on that game. So as you can see, there's this game that is like 65 minutes. It's a good game because it's low scoring, just 2-0. And then there's another one, it's 68 minutes, good game again. Another one, it's 72 minutes, good game again, because they are low scoring matches. I'm just going for matches that are low scoring, and I've been tracking them to see if I can get some matches that are interesting enough for me. So I'm just gonna keep on following those matches and see what really happens. Then there's a 66-minute one, 69th minute one. These are all good matches. And the 72-minute one, 77-minute game, which is now at 78 minutes. So these are good games. These are all good, very good games. We just have to pick the game that is more interesting there, and then we work with that one. So that's really it for now. I think the game that is closer to our the almost perfect game is this one, the Persian Gulf one. Let me see if it has anything on it so that we can work with that. As you can see, that game is about. All right. Let me check. No, these are not the odds I'm looking for. I'm wondering where the other bets are. So I'll just go back so that I can recheck again to see if the match is good enough. So this is a typical afternoon for me. It's a pretty late afternoon. It's Black Friday actually. So I set everything across all my platforms. I'm just waiting for the sales to kick off, and the sales that require me in person, I'll be receiving calls so that I can execute the sales. The game was Iranian, right? Iran, yes. Persian Gulf Pro, 79th minute match. Let me see if that one is already won. Okay, so that match, the first match is already won. That means we have got $40 more to our account now. Yeah. No, this match is not good for us. As you can see, there are quite a lot of yellow cards, and it's a pretty unstable match. I'm not going to buy into that, so I'll just leave it. These are the soccer, or if you're in the US, you might prefer football, whichever you prefer. It's really a thing, whether it's soccer or football, but it's really the same thing. It's really the same thing. So, uh, this is what I pretty much do when I'm not very busy, when I'm trying to make some extra dollars to use on one or two things. just to make sure that I get something in my spare time, and also it's pretty enjoyable. So it's either this, and while I'm playing, I'll be playing chess. There's a tab actually that is, I think I've closed it just now. I can open it for you so that you can see that I use for. So this is a 1-1 match. It's a pretty risky match considering the last goal just came, but it's a clean match. There are no yellow cards. There might come one goal, and when one goal comes, the other one is most likely to come. But it's a pretty clean match. I think this one would work. So let me see if I can pick this one out and just take something on it. So it's a match between Paxi and Puskas. I don't really know these teams, but I just analyze to see how the match is being played and what is most likely to happen next. So this is a tape for statistics, dangerous attacks. It's pretty close. Average minutes in attack. These are pretty close teams, and then head to head. There's no statistics for head to head. The timeline. The timeline can give you a rough estimate of what it's like. As you can see, at 77 minutes, there's a free kick, and then there's a corner, 66 throw-ins, and a 6 goal kicks, and a 5 short of targets. And so there's nothing really much interesting here in this match, except of course the goals and everything. So I think this is a decent match to try out. I want to see how much I can make from this match. So far we have made $40. So it's a pretty decent match. I think I can work with that one. Let us go back to the pitch and just take on this game. I will take maybe, how much will I stake? I will take maybe $500 on this match because it's a pretty good game, and as much as risk is concerned, I think it's average. So how many minutes between the goals? There is a goal at 65 minutes, goal at 73 minutes. That's less than 10 minutes. That's not good, but it's not a high scoring match either. So I'm gonna pick this game and stake high on it. Okay, let me check the timeline again to see if the match was interrupted for long, because interruptions can lead to additions of more time, extra time, which is not a good thing for us. So it looks like it was not interrupted much. So it's pretty much a good game, So I'm gonna have to go with this match. So let's just wait to see how they are what they are really playing. If it's a game that is pretty direct or indirect. Indirect matches are good because even though goals will almost eventually come, they are pretty low. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens with this match. So there was an attack. Game is safe now. So we just want to see how much money we can make, and the time frame as well. As of now, it's 9 minutes. We have already made what something like $40. So it's pretty good. So we are about to stake now. Let's see. Let me. That was a mistake. Let me stake $500 there to see how much really I can make from this match. So I'm staking $500. Odds have changed. I stand to win $70 now, not the 575 that I stood to win. So $70 not bad. If I win this, I'll be excited, you know. So looks like the other match is not ended now. Let me go check to see if it's still in a perfect order, because things get out of hand like pretty quick. But usually with this strategy that I'm using, I can win up to 95% of matches, and that gives me an edge of it's a pretty good edge, I tell you, because I have a win rate that is so decent. Sometimes you don't win all the time, but 95% of the times is good. As you can see, this one is already won. That green tick there, let me circle it out for you. That green tick here shows you that I've won this match. It's just a matter of time before it reflects in the account. As you can see, it's already not in open matches. So in a moment, it has just reflected. So officially now we have made $55. If that $70 come into play, we would have won 130, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. So let me see if I can pick a match again that I should stake some money on. I'm having a better time knowing where to place this in my video, so that it doesn't interrupt what we are doing here. My camera kind of drags when I'm online. So let's see if we can pick a very good match. Looks like there are maybe one or two matches that are decent. So if we play it really well, we can pick one. No. What is happening? Okay, these matches are not good at all. The electronic match, these are matches nobody should ever play, because this is a pre-recorded game, and basically the system is sorted to beat you. It's like slotting machines. I don't understand why anyone should work with slot machines. 7-8-1, that's not very bad, but I don't like the 2-1 matches. This one might be just great. So let me check this one. I don't like the 2-1 matches because it's a demonstration that both teams can score, which I basically love, low scoring games. So let's see if this one has got something for us. No. It's not bad. But okay, let me see. No, not this one. But anyway, if we cannot pick another one, we'll just go with that one. Or we can wait, because it's important to be able to wait in this game. It's actually a very good trade to be able to wait for the perfect time. I'm recording this in the afternoon, but my perfect time is like in the evening, when I'm about to rest and I'm so relaxed, not worried about much things. That's when I see a pretty good win rate. But let's see what this game has got to offer. You see that one 1-0 match. 1-0 matches. I love 1-0 matches, because the winner is trying to protect their lead, and as the winner tries to protect their lead, Okay, the bad thing is that this game has got a red card, but it's a 1-0 match, so I'm gonna keep it just in case because it has proved to be a low scoring match. Let me see. When the red card came, that's when the goal came, right? It was a red card and then penalty, so it's a pretty low scoring match. The winning team is happy with the 1-0 because they will try to defend it. They will not try anything risky. The losing team is one person down, so it's kind of incapacitated. So as much as they would want to bring back, they will have struggles with that. So it's a pretty good game. No, this one is a bad game, very bad, because one, it has got a red card. Two, it has got a lot of yellow card. That means this match means a lot to this team. So they are not just going to relax because the game is about to end. So I'm gonna go back to the 1-0 match and hopefully work with that one. I'll just take everything in my account now. So 1-0 match it is. How many minutes do we have? How many minutes do we have between? Okay, let me check like the standings. The number 2 team, which one is winning? So it's the good team that is winning. It is it lost 5 games. These are two different teams, but the good thing is the team that is losing is the one that is supposed to be losing, and the team that is winning will be a little bit extra careful because it's number 2. Points really matter in the game of football, soccer. So I'm going to just work with that game. It's a pretty good game. I'm just going to work with that. So let me stick on this game. I will stake 367. Basically take everything in my account at the moment because that game is still being played. So after stake I'll see, is that game ended? No, it hasn't ended yet. So after I stake I'll just see if looks like odds have changed. So let me just accept and place. So as of now we have gained $55. Odds are changing big time. Let me see what is happening with this game. Looks like a lot of things are happening with that game. You can as well just ignore it and check out other games. Yes, selection has been disabled. There's some action going on. That team has scored, like the other team has scored. So I'm not going to go for this game. It has just become pretty unstable. So I'll just leave it. I'll leave this game and then go and check out the matches. Like it's important not to become too desperate. Whenever a match becomes unstable, just ignore it because there will never be a shortage of the number of matches you can play in football, so or soccer. So it's pretty good for you to just wait for the perfect game to come and then you just go for it. So this is the game that Let me check this game. This game seems decent. Okay. I was right about this match. I was correct about it. This is the match that we just that we just ignored. So I actually love that match. I can see the only wrong thing there is a red card, and red cards are that bad. They can mess up your whole account. So let me just leave it. And check, as you can see, this match we stand to win $70. Let me see if something is happening. Since there are no matches to play on, I'll just check if something is happening. It's 91 minutes and nothing is happening yet. Let me remove this thing is annoying. It's a bit annoying. So let me just remove this game so that I can focus on the match. So if this match ends up 1-1, or if one team scores, we are still good. We still get the $70. So it's $55 profit now. Let's see if we can get to what, $125 profit in what, let me see how many minutes, in 21 minutes. So that would be great. What do you need to be making $125 in 21 minutes? Of course, you will not be able to make $125 in 20 minutes in every 21 minutes, because the soccer matches are pretty skewed towards the end of the day, like from 2 p.m. to around 7, where you have a lot of matches being played, and then you have got a selection. You get to choose the best team. And also, if you are winning for that day, you see, I was right for this match. The one I just highlighted. I was right for that match because it was a 2-1 match, and I was like, this match you will most likely receive goals there. And as you can see, it's now a 2-2 match. It would have lost if I placed the bet on it, but I will be sweating now, just waiting for the game to end, because when teams score 2 goals aside, it just demonstrates that both teams are equally competent and anything can happen anytime. So I'm not going to go for that. Let me just check if there are any other matches that are good, that are decent. This is a 45th minute, 41 minute. This is at 86. This is the match that we denounced. This is at 45 minutes. This is at 90 minutes. It's about to end. We will place the bet on this match. I just can't wait for it to end so that I can see how much I made. Then this is at 45 minutes. And this is at 90. This is at 88. So pretty much there is no match that I can place a bet on at the same at this instance, because they are pretty young. These matches, they are pretty immature at the moment, so I cannot place a bet on them. So I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it for some time to come, and then I would place the bets on them. So that's what I pretty much do on my spare time. As you can see, I've already made $125. That's not a small amount of money by any means. I don't really win every day, but I come out profitable. I don't really win that much every day, but I come out profitable almost every day, because at a win rate of 95%, a win rate of 95% is not bad. Not bad at all. So as we wait for that match to end, let me just play one game with you as we discuss this. So I think soccer betting, soccer trading as I would prefer it, because I don't bet. I only play on the matches that I've kind of meet my criteria, and then when the matches meet my criteria, I trade within my boundaries, and it's a 95% winning rate. And if it's a 95% winning rate, I'm pretty good to go. So I'm really happy. Sometimes I lose, but when you lose like 95, you'll be making around the 10 cents per game, and then you lose 5 times. This is not always. Sometimes I lose 5 times. So when you lose 5 times, but you win 95 times, and you are staking $100, you okay. So I found an opponent. Let's just play chess as we wait for this guy. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. So as much as chess is concerned, I think. I mean, as much as betting is concerned, I think it's possible to make money with betting. And I mean, I've done it, I've seen it happen, and I know you can make money with betting. It just takes a higher level of discipline, just like with trading. It requires a higher level of discipline, and I think a higher level of discipline is something that I would need to that I've kind of mastered over these years, and it also requires analysis, just like a game of chess. I love chess a lot because it not only refreshes my mind, it also kind of help me to train my mind to think, because really, what can you do without thinking? If you're not very disciplined with your thoughts, you will just end up in trouble. So as we play this game and wait for that match to end, I would just like to pick to say this to you, that you always just make sure that you study whatever you want to do before you even try, because how otherwise how would you know that it's good for you if you don't give it a thorough study. So I love to really think through my things, and just give it maximum attention. Don't forgive me when I play chess. I kind of like drag, and because multitasking is still a challenge for me. So let's see what happens. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, I would like to fancy my chances up there and see what really happens. Why wouldn't I take his piece? But anyway, it's fine. Let me just ignore it and try to work out a checkmate here, so that we can end this game as quick as we can. Alright. Is there any reason why this cannot be a checkmate? Let's see. Checkmate. So we have won this game. Hopefully we have won the game as well. And hopefully we have made $125. That would be so good. Winning a chess match and then going on to win $125. So that's really another way of making money, like soccer trading. It's another way of making money. I was thinking of bringing out a course where I will just show people how it's done, and hopefully also make some dollars from the course as well. I mean, why not? Wouldn't it be great? Tell me in the comment section, do you want me to bring out the course? Okay, so the game is won. As you can see, we are now at 937. When we started, I didn't show the account when I started. So let me just check the matches. So these are the bets that I play. As you can see the time, let me circle the time so you can see the time here. This is the time. The close the way I have marked is 15:53, and as you can see here, the first match was played at 15:06. So let's see how much money I made here. Here I staked $500. I won $40. That's a $4 profit. I staked $300. I won $15. We are now at $55 profit. Then I staked another $500. I won $70. So that takes our profits to $125. So we have made $125 in what? Let me see when this match ended. Around 15:32. We've made in about 30 minutes or 25 minutes or so. So it's really possible to make that much amount of money. And you might say maybe it's the only match that I have won. Let's check. I've only lost this match. As you can see, I lost this match, and that was a lot of money, $500 that I lost there. But I won't worry. Look at these matches that I've won. I want to show you everything, every match that I've won. I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I've won about 18 matches. Usually I can win up to 30 matches and lose one match, and making an average of $50 per match. That would mean that I'm making something like 1,500 before I can lose another $500. So per day I can make a profit of $1,000, which is decent. Although it's not something that I really fancy myself doing. I love business. I love doing business. So that's what I want to do. I find myself struggling doing things that I don't want to do just for the sake of doing them. Like for example, I'm currently in school, but I'm not enjoying it because it's something that I don't want to do. So I don't fancy myself doing betting. I fancy myself doing business, and that's what I'm doing. I have a business that does consulting, that does web development, app development, and I've got an e-commerce business and another 2 businesses that I'm bringing up for February next year. And then there is suprema.cy.zw. Go and check it out, where you can have a business built up for you from scratch. And then we have 2 YouTube channels that are doing great. So I think that's what I really want to do. As of my spare time, I can play chess and then make money. Just like today, I'm just chilling and then making some money, doing a challenge and just seeing what I can do. So that's really it. It is possible to make that amount of money in that short space of time. but it really takes real discipline to be able to look into the matches. It takes an understanding of the game also. You need to just watch the matches. You need to just read around, and then you don't really need to know the teams that you put man on. Just need to understand a bit. I don't know. If you think this is exceptional, if you think you need to be taught concerning this, I'll just see comment in the just make a comment in the comment section, and then after you make a comment, I'll I'll just create the course and then put it in the description. So that's really it for today. So I don't know, maybe I'll catch up with you another day as we do the trades, or maybe today I'll be doing more of these, and just to have fun, So goodbye.